school year abroad. When I think back to Courtney and Cecile and the time that they spent in France and Italy with SYA, I can't help but smile. It was extraordinary. But I also will tell you, your experience will be unique to you. I've got a couple of things that I want you to think about as you're heading off to France. First of all, don't forget Stuart. Ask for lots of pictures of Stuart every day. I know that will help remind you of home and keep you close to what you'll be returning back to at the end of the school year. And then I've got two things I think I'd like to share with you in terms of advice. The first is make French friends. It's really important to get to know the locals. And I think it's one of the things that really differentiated Cecile's experience in Italy. Now, I'm not suggesting you date the local Italian boy like Cecile did, but maybe make sure you make friends. And I mean lifelong lasting friendships. And then the second piece of advice I have for you is you definitely want to make sure you build a lasting relationship with your host family. Sometimes I think a lot of kids who go abroad for a year neglect their host families and really focus on friends, when it turns out that your host family may be the most important relationship you actually build when you're in France with the School Year Abroad program.
Okay. So, my advice for Kate is have so much fun during her 1 year there in France, because you know that can fly by fast. You know, time just goes by pretty fast. And also, always to remember Mill Valley, your friends, and your favorite kitty cats. Like this one, so yeah.
Hi, Kate. I'm really sad that you're going to France, but I want you to remember me, and I'm so glad that I met you. And my advice to you is to try the almond milk and like the vegan milks in France, because they're so good. And you should try the F1 milk, and also try this, it's like this chocolate soy milk, and it's so good. Like all of the milks come in boxes, they're not in the cold section, which is interesting. But
Hi Kate, I'm gonna miss you so much when you go. My advice to you would be to keep an open mind about things and try to have as much fun as possible. And yeah.
Hey, Kate. G-Paul here.
Hi, Margram.
This is July 16th, and we understand you are headed for France, and we want to give you a little au revoir, however you say that, goodbye.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
And hey, don't worry about the language. I speak fluent French. I've known it since a child. Words such as French toast, French bread, French kiss, French hen. You know, it's not a hard language.
These are treasures for you to take with you. You understand that, right? You're going to use them every day.
Those are the easy words. Anyway, we hope you have a great time. We love you, and we look forward to hearing all about your trip when you get back. So, anyway, au
revoir.
Au revoir.
We love you. Have a good time.
Adios as well.
See you when you get back.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Katie, I'd like to give you some highlights of time you spent together with your cousins and brother and with Steph and me to share with your new family in France and let them know what it was like growing up. First, summers in Telluride. The highlight, overnight camping with your brothers and cousins, no parents, at the edge of the forest. Cooking s'mores and marshmallows on an open fire, rather a charcoal fire. Talking late into the evening with your cousins, then laying awake listening for bears. Not polar bears, obviously. Then getting up first thing in the morning and going into Telluride for breakfast at the Telluride Bakery and have all the donuts you can eat and all the sugar you can tolerate. The other highlight, gondola trips into town, cousins only, to shop at the Telluride candy store. Skiing in Telluride, Ute Park and Log Pile, and Galloping Goose, skiing in pink pajamas, obligatory grandchildren photos with the minor on the plaza, My favorite skiing picture, you and me at the top of Prospect Bowl. And did I mention trips without parents on the gondola into town to shop at the candy store? Let's talk about Thanksgiving in New York. The walking treasure hunt around the hotel, where you took pictures of alligators and Muppets. The alligators were on the treasure hunt, the Muppets were not. And the subway familiarity treasure hunt, which was intended to make you guys comfortable riding the subway and figure out how to get between places, which you clearly mastered. You found all the goals, you had better routes than I had, and you made it in faster time than I did. And the Pop-Pop Summer Camp, the ultimate rite of passage. Sleeping out every night, and again, staying late into the evening talking to your cousins without concern about bears. However, you were just feet away from the comforts of home, but rarely had an opportunity to take advantage of them. Your final rides on the Caterpillar down the stairs, high-fiving bikers on the Golden Gate Bridge, working your way through the haystack maze in Half Moon Bay, and kayaking on Sausalito Bay, riding in a white van and having to listen to Pop-Pop's favorite phrase, "Pop-Pop doesn't care what Katie or Sam want." I trust you know, Katie, I was always kidding. I really do care what you want, and I want you to have a great time in France. Good luck.
Hi, Kate. I am so excited for you and for the year you are about to have. It is still to this day the wildest and most exciting experience I have ever had, and has definitely been the most formative year of my life. And so I'm really excited for you to see what you make of it in a different country, with some different people, and I think this is going to be an incredible experience for you. And from somebody who's done it before, the best advice I can say is to just lean in and say yes to everything and make the most of every single day. And there are times for sure when you're going to feel, tired, overwhelmed, lonely, etc. And you might just say, you know what, this Saturday I just want to stay in bed, or I just want to sit here and do homework. But just challenge yourself to say, you know what, I'll sit in a cafe and read a book by myself. Or maybe I'll go on a walk with my host family, or maybe I'll go and chat with that girl from class, whatever. Just do something that gets you out of the house and just gets you immersed. And before you know it, France is going to start to feel like home. Your friends are going to start to feel like family. Your host family is going to start to feel like family. And you're going to be so comfortable in this place that was foreign to you just a month before. So, just lean in and make the most of it. And if you ever need any advice or want to talk to somebody who has been through it before and done it, please text me, WhatsApp me, or Instagram message me, or whatever. I have lots to say, even just advice on how to travel cheaply, what are some fun places to visit, where did I go? I have lots to say on the travel topic too, so I can help with that. How do you get on Airbnb even though you're 16 and not 18? Don't tell your parents. Yes. So, anyways, I am nearing my time limit, but I just want to say I am so excited for you, and although it's probably really, really scary right now, before you get on the plane, before you meet everyone, I just want you to hold in your heart the knowledge that it's going to be okay. Even in a week from now, you're going to say, wow, I feel so much better than I did. I already feel comfortable here. And the 9 months are going to absolutely fly by. So anyways, au revoir. Have the fun. Okay, that was a weird ending. I'm sorry. Have so much fun. Please call me if you ever need anything, and I'm so excited for you and for the year you're going to have. Bye, Kate. Au revoir.
Hey Kate, it's Aunt Kristen. Hopefully you can see I'm standing in front of the Eiffel Tower. It's the closest we are to the Eiffel Tower on this side of the pond. Hope you have a fantastic time in France. Enjoy every minute of it. Get out while you can to see everything you can. Study hard, make good choices, and have the very best time. We can't wait to hear all about it. We send all of our love, and can't wait to see all the pictures. All right, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Hi. You're getting ready for your junior year in France, and we are so happy for you. You have a little bit of advice.
Yes, the word for cheese is fromage.
I'd say to make sure to make a lot of friends.
And you need to keep your phone charged at all times. And make sure you keep your room clean and keep your hostess happy. And study up on your French before you go so that you can at least say a few pages. And anything else?
Nope, that's it. Have fun!
Make sure that families don't do lots of videos of Stewie and Ozzy and Mr. Claus so that you won't get so homesick. We love you. Have fun.
Kate, I remember the first time we met in Miss Farrar's advisory and you talked about cats and Harry Potter. I knew that we were going to be good friends from day one, and it still astounds me that I've only known you for 2 years and it feels like I've known you my entire life. I remember the first moment where it hit me that like we were really gonna be good friends was when we were walking back from Starbucks during our prep period, and I played the song that's like, and I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. And we both just started spazzing out and being dumb and singing to it. And it's still crazy to me that I've only known you for 2 years. Like, I don't have the words to like describe how weird it is, because it feels like I've known you my entire life. Like, it feels like I've known you since I was like a baby. But like, it's crazy to me. And it's crazy to me that you're leaving for a year. Like, a year. But I'm so happy for you that you get to go and like grow, and you're gonna love it so much. And I hope that your family has a cat, because I know that you're going to go absolutely insane if they don't. And if they don't, I'll send you one from here in a package. Or I'll just take it there myself. I'm gonna throw you the best welcome party ever. We'll have cats and Harry Potter. I'm gonna miss you. I love you.
Hi, Kate. Wow, it's getting close, and soon you're going to be leaving for France and a wonderful year abroad. I'm so excited for you, and I'm so happy for you, and a little bit jealous, I must say. I know you're going to have a wonderful time, and there's going to be all kinds of new ideas, new adventures, new challenges, and just know that you're creating memories, and the best life has the best memories. So create good memories for yourself, but also know, even if you have an unpleasant moment, those make good stories too. And you'll remember those times as well. My advice is to have a goal in mind and know what you're going to do and what you want to accomplish in this year. And pay attention, because you don't want things to happen and you go, gee, I wish I'd paid a little bit more attention to that wonderful opportunity I had, and to keep a journal. Anyway, we love you and we'll miss you, but I'm going to see you at Christmas, so that's really exciting. I'm going to get to meet your family and hopefully see your school and see you, so I'm super excited about that. And I was going to make this video at La Fiesta or at another place that we like, Loopy's. And I went over to Loopy's actually, and I made a video, but then when I played it, you couldn't hear me because of all the noise in the restaurant. But anyway, I wish I was eating queso right now. I'm not, but I'll have the queso ready next time you come to visit. Love you, miss you. Bye-bye.
Bonjour Kate, Catherine je veux dire. Je pense que tu sais combien je suis fière de toi et je suis ravie que tu fasses ce séjour en France. Alors, qu'est-ce que je veux que tu n'oublies pas? Je ne veux pas que tu oublies où tu as commencé. Tu as commencé tout au début, sans savoir rien de la langue française. Et grâce à ton travail, tu as fait énormément de progrès, plus que je n'ai jamais vu dans un étudiant. Alors, tu peux en être très fier. Alors, mes conseils pour cette année en France, profite de chaque minute. Même si c'est, regarder la télévision, c'est enrichissant en français. Et prenez du temps pour ne rien faire. Prenez du temps pour t'asseoir dans un café, observer, regarder, écouter les autres. On peut apprendre autant de choses sur une culture, sur la vie, sur soi-même, juste en étant, sans rien faire. Alors, profite bien, je suis encore très fière de toi et n'oublie pas de rester en contact avec moi et à très bientôt. Je t'embrasse.
Hello, Kate. This is Professor Herbert, and I wish you every wonderful joy and success in your trip to France and your visitation there for a year. You will find it to be an interesting and remarkable experience. As a young musician, one of the things I would recommend for you to consider is to enjoy the great musical traditions of France, particularly through the music of Claude Debussy, Maurice Ravel, and Eric Satie, also Francis Poulenc, that's Poulenc. Of course, you've studied some Debussy, but I'd also like to have you think in terms of some of the other composers I just mentioned. I know that you also have a great interest in art, and you've had lessons in art, and the museums in France are absolutely breathtakingly astonishing. In the scope of the tradition that country offers in the arts, visits to those would be certainly a big part of your planning, as well as discovering more of the music of the composers I mentioned. One other thing to consider in doing this is to create a chronology, of sort of a written record of those events involved with any research that you might do in exploration, the culture of France, through the arts, painting, sculpture, and music. Very often, as you know, in college applications, there is a system that is now being used where one applicant might be required to write an essay on the most important experiences in their life, whether it be a travel experience or an educational experience, something meaningful to you. This is very typical as part of the application process to colleges and universities. That's why I recommend that you think of writing a sort of a chronology, a memoir, a daily calendar, if you wish, of anything that you've done that is particularly interesting, and to be able to comment on it, and if required, to write an essay on your experience in France. So with those suggestions in mind, I wish you every success and happiness there, and I know that you'll enjoy it thoroughly, and we'll be thinking of you here, and you have a wonderful family support system, and if you ever need any advice from me concerning music, you have my email address, and I hope to hear from you, and I'll be thinking of you very often. Have a wonderful trip, and know that your family and your people you've had educational experience here are 100% behind you at all times. So, as we say, bon voyage. Goodbye, Kate.
Kate is going to France. Kate is going to France. But before you go, I wanted to share some of our favorite memories. Sit back and enjoy. We love and miss you. Stay safe and have the time of your life.
Okay, Kate, this is really happening. You're leaving for France in just a few days, and I want to take this opportunity to tell you how proud I am of you and your bravery moving halfway across the world at 16 years old. I mean, it's such an amazing opportunity. My only advice to you, because I want this to be your experience, so my only advice to you is that please have fun. Take it all in, learn to speak French, enjoy the French culture, travel around, just do it all and have a great time, and don't have one foot back in San Francisco, because we're not going anywhere, the bridge isn't going anywhere, Oscar's not going anywhere, only you are. You're traveling the world, so have a great time, do it. I love you so much. We'll always be here for you. We're just a FaceTime away. My little chippy, have so much fun. I love you. Bye.
Thank you.